Gather around, everyone, for tonight, by the glow of our campfire, I'll tell you the story of a man known in the world of professional wrestling as the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. His tale is not just one of physical prowess, but of personal battles, redemption, and transformation, both in and out of the wrestling ring. Imagine the bright lights, the roaring crowds, and the high octane drama of the WWE. And at the center of it all, a young Shawn Michaels, born Michael Shawn Hickenbottom in 1965 in Chandler, Arizona. Raised in San Antonio, Texas, Michaels was athletic from a young age, but it wasn't football or baseball that captured his heart. It was wrestling. Shawn Michaels' journey into the world of wrestling began in the mid-1980s, after training under Mexican professional wrestler Jose Lothario. Michaels quickly made a name for himself with his charismatic presence and incredible athletic ability. By the time he joined the WWE, then known as the WWF, he was ready to take on the world. In the ring, Michaels was a force to be reckoned with. He initially gained fame as one half of the tag team known as the Rockers, partnering with Marty Jannetty. But it was clear from the start that Michaels was destined for solo stardom. His breakout moment came when he famously threw Jannetty through a glass window during an episode of The Barbershop, a segment on WWE programming, effectively ending their partnership and launching his career as a singles competitor. As the Heartbreak Kid, Michaels epitomized the cocky, charismatic showman. He was flashy, often entering the ring to the sounds of sexy, rock and roll music, and he was incredibly skilled, pioneering moves like the flying forearm smash and his signature finishing move, the sweet chin music, a sudden devastating superkick that could knock out opponents in an instant. But Shawn Michaels' story is also one of personal challenges. At the height of his career in the 1990s, Michaels faced numerous obstacles, including injuries and struggles with substance abuse. His lifestyle outside the ring began to take its toll, and it seemed like his meteoric rise might be cut short. His first real setback came in the form of a back injury during a casket match against The Undertaker, a blow that initially led him to retire prematurely in 1998. Yet this isn't just a tale of fall and decline. Like any great story, it's also one of redemption and change. During his time away from professional wrestling, Michaels underwent a profound personal transformation. He became a born-again Christian, found peace in his personal life, and made amends for past behaviors, reshaping his legacy in the eyes of many of his peers and fans. In an unexpected twist, fit for the wrestling world, Michaels returned to the ring in 2002, reborn as both a performer and a person. His second act in WWE was marked not only by legendary feuds and matches, but by a new attitude. A more mature, reflective man who was still every bit the showstopper he had always been. Michaels continued to wrestle at an elite level for another 8 years before retiring for good in 2010, following a storied, career-capping match against The Undertaker at WrestleMania 26, a poetic end to his in-ring career. Since then, he's served in various roles within WWE, from training upcoming wrestlers to shaping the creative aspects of the business. As we sit around this fire, let Shawn Michaels' story remind us that life, much like wrestling, can be unpredictable and challenging, filled with both high-flying victories and hard-hitting setbacks. His journey from a young, brash talent to a seasoned, wise veteran shows us the power of transformation and the possibility of redemption. So here's to Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, a man who entertained millions, faced his demons, changed his life, and left an indelible mark on the world of professional wrestling. Cheers to the enduring spirit of a true showstopper. As our campfire burns steady, let's delve deeper into the second chapter of Shawn Michaels' journey. A chapter marked not only by his triumphs in the ring, but by his profound impact on the world of professional wrestling and beyond. After his monumental return in 2002, Michaels re-established himself as one of the leading stars in WWE, captivating a new generation of fans with his resilience and reinvented persona. This era was highlighted by numerous memorable moments and matches that further cemented his legacy as one of wrestling's all-time greats. Consider his rivalry with Triple H, a saga filled with intense emotion and brutal matches that showcased Michaels at his storytelling best. Their battles were not just about wins or losses, they were about friendship turned bitter, professional jealousy, and ultimately, redemption and reconciliation. These were the kinds of stories that Michaels excelled at, drawing fans into the drama and making them feel every punch. But perhaps the most iconic of his late career moments was his role in the storied rivalry with The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Their first encounter at WrestleMania 25 is often hailed as one of the greatest matches in wrestling history, a near perfect symphony of storytelling, athleticism, and drama. The rematch at WrestleMania 26, which would be Michaels' final match, was billed as Streak versus Career, with The Undertaker's undefeated WrestleMania streak on the line against Michaels' career. In a match filled with emotion and epic storytelling, Michaels' career ended in a poignant defeat, an unforgettable exit befitting his legendary status. Beyond the spectacle, Michaels' influence extended into the locker room and behind the scenes. Known for his earlier backstage politics, the new Michaels became a mentor to younger talent, offering guidance and helping shape the careers of future stars. His transformation into a respected elder statesman of wrestling reflected his growth not just as a performer, but as a person. His contributions to the industry were recognized with multiple accolades, including induction into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2011. In his induction speech, Michaels reflected on his journey, acknowledging both his past mistakes and the people who helped him change, demonstrating the humility and grace that defined his later years. After retiring from in-ring competition, Michaels did not step away from wrestling. He transitioned to a role as a trainer and occasional on-screen authority figure in WWE's developmental territory, NXT, where he influenced the next generation of WWE superstars. His teachings often emphasized the psychological aspects of wrestling, encouraging young performers to understand the art of the narrative, much like he mastered during his career. Today, as we share stories around this fire, Shawn Michaels' legacy lives on, not just in the matches he fought or the titles he won, but in the lessons he imparted and the lives he touched. His story is a testament to the power of transformation and the enduring impact one person can have on their world. So let's raise another toast to Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, whose heartbreaks and triumphs alike have inspired countless fans and wrestlers around the globe. Cheers to a life richly lived and a legacy that will resonate through the annals of wrestling history.